brand new video. Now today we're going to do an update video here on Cult DAO. The ticker is CULT. Cult DAO is at 403112. It's down 25% over the last 24 hours. Trading volume is at 25 million over the last 24 hours, which is quite a bit, and the market cap is at 126. Let's take a look at the current amount of holders. Almost 13,000 holders for Cult DAO. Cult DAO, when I made the first video on Cult DAO about 2 weeks ago, I believe it had like under 5,000, like 4,000, 3,000 holders. Now very close to 13,000, so 10,000 holders in less than a month. Absolutely massive growth here for Cult DAO. We're going to update you guys on a few things regarding this project, give my opinions on it, and get your guys' opinions in the comments below. But yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. So Cult DAO official Twitter, you can see here they honestly do a great job of just, putting out content as far as information for potential holders and holders to digest and really feel confident about the project that they are investing in. You can see this retweet by CryptoCrunch app. Check out the top 10 trending cryptos. Cult DAO is sitting at number 10, $176 million market cap. Manifesto Mondays, I guess there's going to be an AMA or a Twitter Voices here with Cult DAO and co-host Jerry Hickson. Make sure you guys tune into that. It's going to be at 3 p.m. So about 4 to 5 hours from the time this video is released. You can see your max growth strategy for young entrepreneurs, create value for large DAOs, ideally a specific one. Hashtag reply to this tweet, talk about Cult. Crypto Whale tweets, if Satoshi was around, he would be strongly opposed to his creation. Everything from the centralized Lightning Network to the Tether Ponzi is what he warned against. It's a shame modern day maxis are too blind by greed to see this. And then they replied, have you read the Cult Manifesto, which is absolutely the opposite of centralized Lightning Network and the Tether Ponzi and so on and so forth. You can see here, those who haven't read the Cult Manifesto and tokenomics panicking, read Cult Army knowing the infinite machine is extracting and burning 30% more Cult than yesterday. Now, I think people were concerned here about the price dip and the fluctuation in the price of Cult DAO, but they're telling you to not panic at all. But I wanted to go over this new Medium article. First, I'm going to go over this. I commented on the top 50 exchanges about Cult, as well as provided a direct link to Manifesto and DEXTOOLS contract. If you want to help out and comment on these URLs, the link is here. Top 10 currency spot exchanges, Coinbase.com. Coinbase Exchange is one, and you can see this tweet here. Cult has been number one for 2 weeks plus on DEXTOOLS and still is. This is unheard of. Tonight is the last day before Cult is listed on its first major exchange, Bitmart. Obviously, we had talked about in the previous video, extremely bullish news with the Bitmart listing. But, just pushing, talk about Cult. Number one rule, first rule of Cult is you talk about Cult, right? But I wanted to go over this article on Medium. This is, put out by the Cult DAO team. It's time to it's time I break down the true power of Cult DAO on a tokenomics level. So here's how Cult flips Bitcoin. Flip Bitcoin impossible for a token to do, or is it? I often get frustrated with the true power of Cult DAO, the Cult Manifesto's tokenomics passing unnoticed, the presumption we are a meme coin, the unwillingness of people to do a few minutes of research and read the Cult Manifesto. Now, the Cult team for a while now has been really pushing heavily to read the Cult Manifesto, where you can just get all the information you need, really absorb all the details and intricate kind of designs of both the tokenomics and the roadmap and everything they have planned for this project. So the competitiveness and thrill seekers of the crypto market speculators make the need for a more up a key driver of token preference and thus volume. This is why Cult DAO is not a charity, is also hyperdeflationary. Speculation may bring people in, but those who care for our revolution will stay and join the many. It's time for me to explain to you how and why everything is the way it is, and what is already happening and growing within the protocol without your knowledge. So when plebs say, come find the next Cult, you can say there is no Cult. The difficult part of Cult DAO was always gaining the traction and volume to oil the machine. Now that we have it and we're all talking about Cult, if we continue our path, Cult will flip Bitcoin. Here's how in the data to prove it. Of course, data can be changed and there are variables, but this trajectory we face if we maintain the past 2 weeks worth of volume burns and proposals funded. So the average burns taken from the past 2 weeks have not counted the first proposal, as this was past a $2 million market cap, so this is not representative. Average token collection by the treasury here, or tokens collected by the treasury are here, right? This total amount here, and then this was the total amount burned, right? So you can see that even with 130 ETH worth of Cult sent out over the past 2 weeks and another 25 ETH worth of Cult burned, This still hasn't been enough to offset the increase in gold balance in the treasury due to our huge volumes from the many talking about Cult DAO, right? And so many people are talking about this project. It's going absolutely crazy here on social media, Reddit, Twitter, things like that. So where did the additional tokens come from? 1.9 trillion tokens are staked, 1.567 trillion are burned. So the tokens are being taken from the remaining 3.2 trillion in market or vesting. So volume is causing tokens to move from general circulation into the treasury. So you can see here below kind of a chart breakdown of why that is happening. This is how Cult DAO flips Bitcoin. It's likely to happen far before year 5 as our trajectory is looking much more volume to come. The days of impossibility are over. This is the revolution of spirit, revolt, and of DeFi. It's time. Viva la revolution, Mr. Omodulus. So very interesting, very bold claims there from the dev team at Cult DAO. A lot of things going on with this project, a lot of bullish sentiment. Just overall, I feel like moving forward with this project, a lot of people are extremely bullish on Cult DAO. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about Cult. Let me know if you're holding Cult. If you're still thinking about holding Cult, let me know in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button as well. I do want to mention I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Hit the subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.